Good morning from sunny Elgin. I've plotted a whisky tour route, 50 miles, 861 metres of climbing. It's just about 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm not sure how many distilleries I'm going to take in, but I'm hoping to figure out a route. Well, I'll figure the route out. I'm just hoping I can see as many distilleries along that route as possible. I'm absolutely scorching. I think this jacket's going to come off very soon. So if you'd like to see some whisky distilleries, come along. So living in Elgin, I thought I'd start this ride, obviously from my house, but the first distillery will be Moray Distillery right here in Elgin, and the next one after that I'm not too sure. So let's see where this takes us. Moray Distillery, the start of my route, so to speak. And I wish you could smell it, because you can just smell that whiskey in the air. What a day. So glad I've got my jacket on though. Stood in the garden. Stand by as a dog. Thank you. Stood in my garden, out the wind, it was roasting. There was a little bit of a cool breeze. Anyway, better stop at the road. I think the next distillery is Linkwood, which isn't too far away. Linkwood Distillery, also in Elgin. Malt whisky country. I think I can see the top of another distillery in the distance there. I don't know which one it is, and I'm a bit concerned because I'm heading towards the A941, which is a main road between Elgin and Rothes, and I think I'm going to have to go on that for a wee bit, which I'm not very happy about, but we'll see. It's not long, but long enough when you're on the main road. Definitely a distillery. Benriach? I'm not sure. I see a sign over there that says Benriach. That's Benriach over there. So what's that one? Linkwood. I think that's what it is. I'm going to check that. I'm going to put it down there. But I can see one there and one there. Ace. Good old Google Maps. It's Longmorn, not Linkwood. I've just been to Linkwood, haven't I? So that's Longmorn and that's Benriach. Okay, I'll go and see Benriach. So this road in front of me is the A941, the road that goes from Elgin to Rothes, and I do have to go on it for a wee while, which I'm not very happy about. I actually don't know if there's another way around it. I'm not going back the way, that's for sure. Well, a lot of lights. Hopefully people see me. Half a mile on this road. These must. Pew! I survived the A941. Horrible road, but it was only a couple of minutes. Now I'm back on the nice country roads, and it's uphill as well. Cheeky monkey. So, I'm at a junction. I'm supposed to go left, which I will do, but I forgot I'm so close to another distillery just down the road. It's downhill, which means I'm going to have to go back uphill into a headwind, but I'm so close, it seems a shame not to go and see it. Stand by. Glenlossie Distillery in Tom's Hill. I think that's number 5 in the space of 11-12 miles. Not bad. I'm going to regret having to cycle up that hill now into a headwind, but worth it. I guess when you're climbing to the top of a wind farm, it's going to be hilly. Could be worse. Could be raining. Oh my goodness, 13%, what the hell? You know you're on a tough climb when 7-8% feels easy. Well, I'll take that back, it's not easy, but easier. 15% that maxed out I think, on loose gravel. I dread to think what my heart rate is. What have you though? Just stop for a quick snack and to admire the view, because there's no point doing hard stuff and then not admiring your achievements. There's a wind farm, Rothes Wind Farm. Looking north towards the Moray coast. Stunning. Doesn't get better than this. What goes up must come down. That includes me. You can see the top of Ben Rinnes over the trees. What a beautiful area. So nice. Ooh. Uphill in the rocks. Oh, still in one-handed. This is so good. If you're ever up this area, bring your gravel bike and I'll take you. So cool. This route just gets better and better. I plotted this route expecting to see distilleries, not really understanding the amount of gravel, forest trails, the smell of pine, the smell of whiskey in the air. I'm getting closer off this now because I can smell it. This is ace. Honestly, so good. That's me back on tarmac. Rothes Golf Club to my left here. Beautiful. Did I ever say how beautiful Speyside was? And Moray in general, in Scotland. You know you want to come see it. Come on. That's me in Rothes, just at the bottom of the hill, straight into the distillery. Speyside Distillery. Loving it. What a day. Okay, so I'm going to head into Rothes now. I think there's 2 distilleries that I'm going to check out. One that wasn't on my route, which I just remembered when I came into Rothes. So I'm going to swing by that, it'll be an out and back. Glen Grant Distillery in Rothes. 22 miles in. Look at this. That'll feature on Tractor Tuesday. I'll just mention also in Glen Grant Distillery they've got a lovely walk, beautiful gardens, you can walk around, there's a nice little river with a wooden kind of path that goes around it. Definitely worth a visit. Just outside to the north, we've got Speyside Distillery. Seem to be doing tours at the minute. I can see a couple of folk down there with a guide. Right, I think that's the last one in Rothes. If I'm wrong, please drop something in the comments below and let me know that I've missed it. I don't think I have. I'm going to stop at the shop in Rothes, refuel, and then I'm going to head on towards Aberlour. And I definitely know there's a distillery there, because that's one of my favourites. Snack spot, chocolate milk, some wine gums. Now I'm just heading from Rothes to Craigellachie. I'm going to join on the Speyside Way by my next distillery. I hope you're enjoying this, I am. That's me on the path between Rothes and Aberlour. Just going to give a shout out at this opportunity here to mention Calder Annex, a beautiful Airbnb property just up there. So if you're in the area and you're looking for somewhere to stay, I'd highly recommend it, and I'll drop the link in the comments below. Definitely worth a visit, right on the footsteps of the River Spey, nestled between Rothes and Aberlour. And that's not a paid promotion, purely a shout out to something awesome. And if you're looking for somewhere to stay, you're welcome. Now, I'm not going up the hill, because I've got a few hills to go yet, but just up the road. And I'm not going to count it on my list of distilleries visited today, because I haven't visited it, but Macallan is just up there. Not far, but far enough for me to go. So if you're up here and you want to go to Macallan, it's just up the road. Here I am on the Speyside Way between Craigellachie and Aberlour. Right. Busy. But it's a nice day. The old railway line, so relatively flat. And then, yeah, I think I've got a bit of climbing to do, but I'm hoping there'll be a bit of a tailwind. This is not whiskey related, but if you're a fan of a shortbread biscuit, Walker's Shortbread, the famous Walker's Shortbread, is here in Aberlour. I've heard it goes quite nice with whiskey. I've never tried it myself, but I might now. There's also a shop there. You can go and buy good biscuits, reject biscuits. Worth a visit. Telford Bridge in Aberlour. Now if I was that cycling chimp, which I'm not, he would tell you all about it, but I'm not going to. Telford Bridge. I think he's a famous engineer who designed and built a lot of bridges. The end. So the next stop is Aberlour Distillery. You've got to come off the Speyside Way a little bit and towards the main A95. And we'll cross it, but you're pretty much right there. I'm going to come back and I'm going to go along that bridge. But for now, to go and see the distillery, I've got to go down here. I need both hands. Whoa! That could have been interesting. Wheels of Mortar Wednesday, Stuart in the river. I'm having too much fun. Aberlour Distillery. Short detour off the Speyside Way. This is one of my favourite whiskies. So if you're ever thinking, what am I going to buy Stuarty for a present? Here you go. Don't tell him not good to you. That's 30 miles in. I've visited 9 distilleries so far, and I think I have a couple left to go. I'm going to nip into Tabler, see if I get a miniature. I think I've earned it. I'm not going to drink it now, but hopefully I can get one to take away. Let's see. Oh, that's disappointing. They don't sell miniatures, so I can't take one away with me. And they can't even give me a sample because legally they have to, well, you have to pay for it basically as part of the tour or tasting. I'll just have to buy a big bottle when I get home. Kind of in that awkward position now where I've got 4 cyclists ahead that I'm kind of matching their speed, so I don't want to overtake them because they'll probably catch me. I think I'll have to. Hello. Sorry, you don't have to stop. Hello. I'm in that awkward position where I'm catching you, but I don't want to overtake you. Cheers. Just coming up to one of my favourite bridges in the approach to Carron. You've probably seen it before if you've watched my Speyside Way videos, but I'm going to show you again. Look at that. How cool is that? Kind of disappointment with today's ride is that I'm on my own. There's no one to join me. Don't get me wrong, there's something nice about riding on your own as well. But on a day like today, it's good to share these moments. Hands working, that's quite a lot of climbing though, and it's not finished yet. I'm about to get up and over from Nicando to Dallas. Eee! At least it's not gravel, at least it's tarmac. Next distillery just coming up in Carron. Dalmanic Distillery. I don't know if this one does tours, I don't think so, I could be wrong. But you can just, I don't know if you can see it there, you can see the stills perfectly through that pane glass with a nice picture of wheat on the top. Those cyclists are going to pass me in a minute. I'm still on the Speyside Way, and we've got Nicando Distillery. I think I might have one more, maybe 2, I can't be sure. Let's carry on. Bottled that one, didn't I? Can do. The old railway line station. Well, that was nice. I just got speaking to that 4 cyclists that I overtook not long ago. They're doing a 3-day trip and they're just on their last day heading to Granton. I can just see them heading off there. They'll never see this video, but if you do. So I'm heading up to Tamdhu Distillery now. I think that's number 12, I've lost count. And then into Nicando, Upper Nicando, up over the hill to Dallas, and about 10 miles back to Elgin. But I think I've got a bit of a climb out here. And the sun is shining. I can't believe what day it is. So nice. I'm just buzzing. I've needed a good ride, and this has been it today. And I've really got the urge to have a whiskey, and I can't think why. Number 12. So nice. Last big climb of the day coming up and over from Nicando to Dallas. Got about 6 miles to go. It's not a 6-mile climb, but it's a good climb. And then the last 10 miler to Elgin. I'm sad it's over, but I'm kind of getting a little bit tired now. So it's all good. And the sun's still shining, and I'm still sweating. I should maybe take his jacket off, but I'll need to go back on when I get to the top, so nah. I'm nearly at the top. I do regret not taking my jacket off, because there's no wind here at all. And I am sweating, but I've only got 0.2 of a mile to the top. And this is climbing 6 or 7. Nice view though. That's me in Dallas. 11 miles to Elgin, 44 miles in. That's a good ride. That's the last big climb done. A couple of little bumps in the road, And I'm going to finish at Glen Moray Distillery where we started, see how far that was. And yeah, I'm sure I'll do a low down at the very end. So if you're curious and interested in all that jazz, make sure you stay to the end. Final ridge to climb this ride, we're at the Garmin, 707. My legs are tired. Back to Glen Moray Distillery, the last little hill. My legs are tired today. Should have had more pasta yesterday, because I never had any at all. And just like that, I'm back to Glen Moray. 54 miles, take away 2.5 for me getting here. Yeah, just over 50 miles. 943 metres up. I need to check what that is in feet. Big fancy bus. And there's a nice visitor centre and coffee shop. Might see if I can get a juice. Something to take home. And I'll see if I can get a miniature. What do you think? Think I'll get a miniature? Let's check. Cheers guys. I needed that, and I'll have these later. Good old Glen Moray, didn't let me down. Well people, that's me home. 56 miles, 975 metres of climbing, which is feet, and 12 distilleries visited. Yeah, I don't mean go in and have a look around, but I passed and seen 12 distilleries and got a video and photo of them all. So that's pretty cool. There was some distilleries I could have gone by, like Cardew, Macallan, and maybe a few others. And obviously I wasn't too far from Dufton, and there's plenty in Dufton, Glenfiddich, and a few others that I can't name. So that was probably one of the most enjoyable rides I've had in a wee while, and I'm absolutely buzzing. So now I'm going to get a shower, and I might crack open a little bottle of whiskey to celebrate. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. If you've watched this far, please leave a comment below. If you've got any questions, I'll see if I can answer them. And yeah, the usual, if you want to subscribe, that would be ace. If you don't, thanks for watching. See you later guys.